being in the woods, being in the mountains is where my happy place is. Hi, I'm Pardee. I'm a forestry technician with the Larimer Conservation District. We are working with private landowners to restore their forests. We are standing in Ponderosa Forest right now. We are helping with fire mitigation, thinning out the forest, just restructuring the forest to help with forest resiliency and strength.
You know, the intention behind our work is forest health. We're trying to bring these forests back to a state where they used to be managed by regular fire. And so what that looks like is we actually end up cutting a lot of trees off these folks' properties. So landowners walk in our doors for a variety of reasons. They're worried about the big wildfires they've been seeing. They're worried about the health of the forests on their property. We make sure the landowners are feeling good about the reasoning behind it. You know, they've been educated on the science. They understand why their forest is unhealthy, and they understand, you know, what that work involves. We're rolling machines around the forest, we're cutting trees down, putting paint on the trees. They need to be bought into the overall idea as to why we are doing this, and it is for forest health.
Really, it starts with being on the ground. What we really try to focus on is how the forests have looked historically, so we really use an evidence-based approach.
So this is something that was probably cut close to 100 years ago, maybe even longer. That's back when it was, you know, two people with a crosscut saw cutting that stump. These we can assume are the babies, if you want to say, that have grown up from these old trees that used to exist here. So capturing that and allowing this kind of gene pool really of Ponderosa to stay as it is and where it is something we look at as a really important part of keeping this structure too.
Just being out in nature, a lot of us resonate with doing tangible work where we're interacting with the land, where we're seeing the impact we're having. But we're doing it for the health of the forests and for the betterment of the people that live in and around it.
I do it because I love it. I'm a non-traditional student. It took me a while to find the passion that I have. I ended up going to school for forestry at Front Range Community College. Front Range really does a phenomenal job of having those technical skills that's needed for this kind of work. Having field days almost every day in some classes. You're not in a classroom, you're really getting those tangible skills.
When we go looking to hire people, folks like Laura, we go looking for people that at least have some experience in the field and at least, you know, hit the ground walking with what we do.
One of the biggest supports that I got was through Career Advance Colorado. That was something that was provided for free tuition for the forestry program specifically. That was a huge push for me to be able to not only go to school full-time and be able to do it, but also pursue an internship that allowed me to get those tangible skills and experience that has helped propel me to my career I have now with the Conservation District. I am a full believer that we will continue to all grow and learn, and it doesn't matter the age we are, our experience. I get to work with a lot of people that are passionate and work with partners that are passionate, and being able to really bring that all together, it feels like what I'm meant to do.